Good evening. Rukaiya beta, put your audio in the group now.
Okay, sure. Done, sir. Good.
Zafri,
Good evening, sir.
good evening. Hmm.
About it. I am hopeless at all sports. You don't have to worry about it. I think you should try any sports that you enjoy playing, or you should add some exercises in your daily routines. I can't sleep at night. I can understand how difficult it could be, or you must not use your phone 2 hours before you go to sleep, or you should relax your mind before you go to sleep. Maybe it can help you. I have got an important exam tomorrow and I am really nervous. You shouldn't have to be feel nervous. It can affect your exam. Maybe your exam can go bad. You should just believe yourself and you can do your best. A boy in my class is bullying me. You should talk to your teachers and parents about this. Maybe they can help you.
Hmm. Sorry. Rukaiya, you keep saying shouldn't have to worry, have to.
Sir. Yes,
Look.
sir. First, I said don't you don't have to feel worry.
Hmm. Okay. Now let's listen to some other people's opinion.
Number 7. If your car makes a strange noise, you need to call a mechanic to have it checked. Otherwise, you risk getting stuck somewhere. Bye bye.
I am hopeless at all sports. You don't
Going on. Why can't I play? What's wrong? Was there any homework in the practice book, guys? Was there any homework in the practice book?
No, sir.
Fine. Let's see. Listening and taking a health and fitness quiz. Morning, the sun. Oh, okay.
He advises, I'm going to give you will help you sleep well at night. You should try to have a regular sleep and wake routine, going to bed at the same time each night, so that it becomes a habit. Drinking a glass of warm milk before going to bed helps reduce stress, and it has a relaxing effect and induces sleep. You shouldn't drink coffee or exciting drink after afternoon. Walking or doing physical activity helps reduce stress, so you should do that as often as you can. This will also help keep you fit. You mustn't eat heavy food for dinner, especially before going to bed. You must distract your mind from life, work, and study problem. You could do this by talking to a friend, or watching your favorite TV program, or reading a easy to read book. Number 2, you don't have to tell your brother that you don't like his new girlfriend. He loves her, otherwise he wouldn't have chosen her. Maybe after knowing her better, you'll change your mind. Number 3, you shouldn't worry about tomorrow's exam. You must relax by something that takes your mind off of that, like listening to music or going for a long walk with a friend or something else. You don't have to study anymore today. You must sleep well, so you will be at your best tomorrow. You'll see that everything will be fine. Number 4, if a boy in your class is bullying you, try to be calm and ignore the fact. Sometimes it helps. But if it isn't, you must talk to your parent and your teacher about that. They secretly know how to help you. Number 5, if you banged your head and have got a strong headache, you must go to the emergency room as soon as is possible to see a doctor who will give you a checkup. It could be nothing serious, or it could be something important. You should call your parent to inform them, and in the meantime, I will drive you to the hospital.
Sana, you will drive her to hospital. So nice of you. Okay, so good. Okay, this is how you make an exercise personal, and it is not just what we call in Bihari, Bigari. Okay. You get into it and you are here for one reason. You want to improve your skills. These are opportunities to show how you talk. It didn't cross anybody's mind to
Number
offer
6.
this.
You shouldn't worry if your computer is behaving very strangely. It is a common issue with mine. You should switch off it.
See, again, she made it personal, saying, it's common with mine. It happens with my computer all the time. Okay. So when you are talking to somebody in a natural way, these things strike your mind. This is how you talk. So would you not agree that Rosanna did it in the most natural way, guys? Because she's not only responding as a robot or something, she's actually talking as a human.
Wait 1 or 2 minutes before switching it on again. It works with mine. Number 7. If your car makes a strange noise, you need to call a mechanic to have it checked. Otherwise, you risk getting stuck somewhere. Bye bye.
I am
Good job, Rosanna. Very good job. You know, I want people to just take their tasks sincerely like this and do it in the most natural way possible. Yesterday, when I asked people, did you go into the breakout room and create, okay, 3 people were together. So did you take turns to speak? Like first you two will talk and then I will talk. Why do you do this? Because your teachers have made you this way. Your teachers have created this kind of artificial way of learning in your mind. They have pushed you in that kind of place where you cannot think how you normally talk. This is what happens, I guess. So maybe it has a little bit to do with your language skill and more to do with your mindset. So why are you all people off camera? What's the reason? Don't you know that you are supposed to be on camera?
Sir, I know, but 2, 3 days I will not be on camera.
Okay. Others, those who don't need this extra help. Okay. Let's see. Listening and speaking. Read the statements about health. Are they true or false? Discuss them with a partner and then as a class. Read them. A health quiz. You shouldn't skip breakfast. Is it true? What's your opinion? Again, if you take it as an exercise in the class, you will flop, you will mess it up. And if you think you are having a conversation with a friend, the topic is you shouldn't skip breakfast. Agar ye line sunne ko mile, if you get to hear this line, what's your natural response? I don't think it is true. I, I don't think it matters so much. What's the big deal? I know a lot of people who skip breakfast. Somebody will react this way. Another person will say, yeah, I read somewhere skipping breakfast is really bad. No, it's very harmful for your health. You may skip your dinner, but don't skip breakfast. Okay. Things like this. I'm just saying that you want to just talk naturally, not thinking that it is an exercise in the class, thinking that it is just a topic to talk about. You should weigh yourself regularly. Mm, why? Why? Why should we weigh ourselves regularly? I mean, come react naturally. Okay, just react, just talk. I'm opening the breakout rooms where I'm expecting you guys to talk to each other, respond to what these statements with your honest opinions, whatever you feel like. Go ahead and say whatever you think about these statements here. Shall I open the rooms? Everybody is ready to go into the breakout room and have a little chit chat?
Yes, sir. But what's the topic?
I'm not ready, sir.
Hmm. Okay, Rafi will not go into the breakout room at all. Okay.
8.6 are you talking about, sir?
And you say that you are paying attention. Well, we are talking about this health quiz here. There are statements.
Okay, sir.
You have to read these statements and you have to think and respond whether they are true or false. Discuss them. Discuss them with a partner.
Okay, sir. Play the breakout room, but we need 10 minutes or more,
Hmm.
at least 5 minutes.
Hmm. Go ahead. Why
Sir,
don't you?
I told you yesterday, please send me book PDF. I will print.
Okay. Then why don't you join as well? Accept the invitation, everybody. Vikas and Manisha. Hmm. So, did you guys have a good conversation? Which ones do you think are true and which ones do you think are false? And again, that doesn't really matter if you didn't decide it correctly. Matters is what kind of sentences you said in as discussion in your discussion. You shouldn't skip breakfast. Go ahead, give me some of your response, some of your statements, what you said there
Yeah,
in the breakout room.
yes, yes, sir, it's true.
Mm,
Because if we eat healthy in breakfast, the whole day we feel energetic. I think so. So it's
mm,
true.
mm. Anybody else wants to say anything?
I think it is false, but I think all these sentences, it depends where we live or what example shouldn't skip breakfast. Shouldn't skip breakfast. Okay. I know many people um, they skip breakfast. But
And they are still healthy.
yes, more than me.
Right. I've read, some people can, like, they have a very strong body, maybe they can manage, but ideally, we shouldn't skip breakfast. It's not good for our health, because our body, when it's sleeping for 8, 9 hours, we don't get any food. So in the morning, a good, healthy breakfast is a good way to start, to nourish your body. And yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be too busy for lunch. So maybe you have to skip lunch. So it's ideal, it's best to have a good, healthy breakfast. You should have a big breakfast. Mm. You should weigh yourself regularly. How regularly? How often?
Mhm.
I think,
I
weighing
think
yourself. Yeah, go on, Rasana.
I think it's true because it helps to to maintain to keep the same weight, and I I weigh myself regularly.
Mm. You weigh yourself regularly. Great.
Yes.
I don't. Because my weight doesn't change very quickly, actually. Most of my life, since I became an adult, my weight was around 60 kilos. Only recently, last 4, 5 years, it has, gone after above 70, actually. Otherwise, I've always been around 60, 62, 65, which is good for my height. Even right now, I'm not overweight. It's just that I don't have much, I will say, I don't have so much muscles. I need more muscle and less fat maybe in my body. Okay, I just need to cut down the fat. That's it. Weight wise, I'm okay. I'm in the right category. You must always, but yeah, it helps you, it helps you keep an eye on your weight because, sometimes people become fat and they don't realize it. So when you realize that your weight is increasing, you can do something about it. So yeah, but
Yes, it happened to me 4 years ago. I one day I see myself in the eh, oh, lo specchio, in the, I don't remember specchio, okay, and I see myself um, not fat, but I see I got weight, and I didn't realize it at before we look at the mirror.
Yeah, which is why it is nice, you know.
So I decided to to follow a diet,
Okay.
diet. Yes.
Good for you. Yeah, some people have this problem. They very quickly put on weight. So, such people, those who are prone to putting on weight, those people should definitely, weigh themselves regularly. But a lot of us have very fast metabolism, and it's totally all right if we don't really weigh ourselves very regularly. It depends on your body type. If you think you put on weight quickly, yes, keep an eye. Weigh yourself regularly. You must always warm up before hard exercise and cool down after. True. When I was at the gym, it was something everybody knew. Do not start doing hard exercises straight away. First, warm up. Make your joints a little loose, okay? And stretch your body a little bit. Do, push ups, pull ups before you know, lift weight, heavy weight. So yeah, that was pretty typical. And after the exercise, we went into the carom board room where we just played a little bit carom, cooled ourselves down before we left the gym. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Otherwise you can definitely harm your body. You know, so warming up before exercise is really necessary. All those who have been to the gym, they know this. Swimming is one of the best forms of exercise you can do. It is. I think a lot of people rate swimming as a very useful way of keeping fit. You know, the best thing is you do not pick up injuries when you're swimming. It's a great way to tire your lungs, to increase the capacity of your lungs, and it's great for your muscles as well. So, yep, absolutely. For a long part of my life, I couldn't swim. So, now I can a little bit, but we don't have a place here. If we had a swimming pool, I would definitely be a member. 5. You should do 30 minutes continuous activity rather than 10 minutes 3 times a day. Mm, I don't think it is true. I don't think it is true. 30 minutes continuous or 10 minutes 3 times a day. I think 10 minutes 3 times a day is even better. Better than 30 minutes continuous activity. Yeah, but it's important that you increase your heartbeat. If your heart starts racing, then it's good for your body. That's when it burns the fat. Basically, the purpose of doing exercises is to raise your heart, make your heart beat fast. You should always exercise until it hurts. No pain, no gain. I recently read somewhere that it is something that people should avoid, actually, because sometimes you don't know where the limit is, and sometimes you end up injuring yourself really badly. So, no, we shouldn't always exercise until it hurts. You should know when to stop before it hurts. If you want to lose weight, you should drink water after a meal. I don't know about that. People say we shouldn't drink water straight after our meals. But I think it is more because it makes digestion more difficult, not because it will help you lose weight. I don't think it is true. I think I read that we should drink water, a little bit of water before the meal, and only a little bit of water after our meal. And we should have at least an hour gap, half an hour gap before our when we finish our meal, and then we have water. It just helps the digestion. Drinking a lot of water straight after your meal makes it difficult for you to digest what you eat. It dilutes the acids in the stomach. 8. If you don't feel full after a meal, you should wait 15 minutes and see how you feel then. Well, if you don't feel full after a meal, okay, you should wait 15 minutes and see how you feel then. Yeah, traditional wisdom says eat a little less than, what you think you need to eat to feel full. Because, sometimes what happens while you're eating, you don't realize, and you overeat, which is not good for you. But people like me, we don't care much about these things. I mean, I never eat the same amount, same number of rotis, same quantity. Like sometimes I eat 4 rotis, sometimes two, sometimes six, sometimes eight as well. It depends on how hungry I'm feeling. So, because we do a lot of physical activities here, people in India, people in India do a lot of physical activities, right? A lot of people walk, ride a bicycle, and those people who are so physically active, it doesn't really matter to them. But it's a good advice. It's good advice. It's good advice that, don't overeat. If you have finished your meal and you're still not feeling full, wait for 15 minutes. See how you feel. And if you still feel hungry, eat some more. Otherwise, you can this is how you can avoid overeating. You should always choose water over other drinks to rehydrate after exercising. Absolutely not. Water is the best drink to rehydrate after exercising. Now, oh, okay. You should always choose water over other drinks to rehydrate after exercising. Well, after exercising, we were not supposed to drink water straight after exercise, but a few sips while we are working out is fine, but not a lot of it. Some people drink juice as well. I don't know why we should prefer water over other drinks or why we shouldn't. I'm not very sure of it. It's better to exercise in the morning rather than the afternoon or night. Look, I know you don't have to work out in the morning, but a lot of people prefer to work out in the morning because it just fits their routine well. Okay, but I know now whether you work out in the afternoon or at night, it doesn't matter. Anytime you work out, it will help your body the same. But some people just like it better in the morning because it fits in the routine perfectly. But you don't have to exercise in the morning. Now, 8.7, we are going to listen to 8.7, what the truth is, and we'll figure out how many of our ideas were right. Let's see. This is the audio file 8.7. And I was also supposed to play some other audio file 8.6. I didn't play it yesterday.
8.7. A health quiz. Answers. 1.
You shouldn't skip breakfast. Not true. Skipping breakfast does not necessarily make you unhealthy.
Oh.
However, the fact is that people who do have breakfast are more likely to look after their health generally. They eat healthily and exercise regularly, so they're more healthy anyway.
2.
You should weigh yourself regularly. This is true. Weighing yourself regularly helps you to keep a healthy weight. But you shouldn't do it too often. Not every day. Once a week is enough.
3.
You must always warm up before hard exercise and cool down after. Yes, this is a good idea. Some fast walking to start, and perhaps some yoga or Tai Chi afterwards.
4.
Swimming is one of the best forms of exercise you can do. This is true. Some people say that swimming is the perfect exercise for the body. Tai Chi is also very good because it is both movement and relaxation. And don't forget walking. It's a simple but powerful way to keep healthy, as long as you do it in comfortable shoes.
5.
You should do 30 minutes continuous activity rather than 10 minutes 3 times a day. This is not true. Best is short periods of 10 minutes, but it's fine to do both. You should try to do at least 150 minutes a week.
6.
You should always exercise until it hurts. No pain, no gain. This is not true. You don't have to feel pain when you exercise to keep fit. Do it slowly at first. Little and often is better, and then build up to harder, longer exercises.
7.
If you want to lose weight, you should drink water after a meal. No, you should drink water before a meal. It helps you feel full, and you won't eat too much.
8.
If you don't feel full after a meal, you should wait 15 minutes and see how you feel then. This is a good idea. Sometimes you want to eat more just after a meal. But if you wait 15 to 20 minutes, your food fills your stomach and you start to feel full.
9.
You should always choose water over other drinks to rehydrate after exercising. Not true. It doesn't have to be water. Any non-alcoholic drink will rehydrate you.
10.
It's better to exercise in the morning rather than the afternoon or night. Not true. There is no best time. The important thing is just to exercise. You can do morning, afternoon, or night.
Okay, so I was wrong in a few places. First, I thought it was necessary not to skip breakfast, but now you can skip breakfast. It's not going to make you unhealthy if you keep other things in control. But normally, what happens, people who skip breakfast are usually careless about their health. People who do not skip breakfast are generally more careful about their health, and that's why people build this perception that, skipping breakfast makes you unhealthy. But it's not skipping breakfast that matters. It's about the other things, the other factors. Skipping breakfast doesn't necessarily make you unhealthy. Shall we listen to the audio line by line? And again, guys, I don't know why you guys are turning your camera off and waiting for me to say something again and again. I don't understand this. Why do you do this? Can you explain? Let's just stop studying and let's talk about it. Why do you guys turn your cameras off? What's your motivation for this? Arish, you go first. You often do it.
Sorry, sir, because I'm wearing blanket, so
So, does it matter in language learning?
no, sir, it doesn't look good to me.
Okay. And what about the statement, insistence that people keep their camera on? What about that? It looks good to avoid, ignore the teacher's, suggestions.
No, sir, it doesn't look good.
Then, okay. Manisha, you just turned your camera on for for a few minutes, and then turn it off. What was that? Anisha. Now you see why I ask people not to turn their cameras off? I don't want to be in this situation where I think my student is there, but he or she is not. So, Arish, forget about your blanket and be on camera all the time. And it should be the rule for every day. Manisha, you said that you would like to be
Sir,
off
my
camera.
camera is turned on, but the electricity is gone
It's okay. I
right
can
now.
see that. I can see that. Manisha, you told me that for a couple of days you would like to be off camera. I accepted your request because I know you're sick. Then you turn your camera on for a bit and then you turn it off again. Okay. And when I called out your name, you didn't respond.
Yes.
Okay. This is a little frustrating.
Point 7. A health quiz. Answers. 1.
You shouldn't skip breakfast. This is not true.
Shouldn't skip breakfast. This is not true.
Skipping breakfast does not necessarily make you unhealthy.
Skipping breakfast doesn't necessarily make you unhealthy. It doesn't necessarily make you unhealthy. Drop the word necessarily. It doesn't make you unhealthy. It doesn't make you unhealthy. It doesn't necessarily make you unhealthy.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, but your voice is rather quiet, Ravi.
Now, sir?
Your
Now
voice
is
is
better?
rather quiet. It is not. Okay. Skipping breakfast doesn't necessarily make you unhealthy. Okay.
However, the fact is, the people who do have breakfast
However, the fact is, the people who do have breakfast, yeah, it's a little better,
are more likely to look after their health generally.
are more likely to be healthy generally.
They eat healthily and do have breakfast are more likely to look after their health.
They are more likely to look after their health. Those who have breakfast regularly, those who don't skip breakfast, they are more likely to look after their health. People who don't skip breakfast are usually more likely to look after their health, likely to look after their health. So learn the adjective likely. They are likely. Likely is an adjective. They are more likely. More is the comparative. They are more likely to look after their health than those who don't have breakfast. Okay. So likely is an adjective. So when you want to say a sentence with likely, you say, I'm likely to resign. Okay. It means there is a chance that I will resign. Okay. He is likely to be absent tomorrow. He is likely to be absent. There is a chance that he will be absent. He is not likely to accept my proposal. He is not likely to accept my proposal. He is not likely to accept my proposal. It means what? There isn't a chance that he will accept my proposal. Hey Maria, how are you doing?
Hello, Vinay. Happy to be here.
Yeah, would you like to be on camera?
I will, but just let me put something on because I wasn't aware that I am sorry. I
Okay,
wasn't aware of the link or early in the morning for me because I am Colombia,
right.
and that's the reason.
Okay,
But yeah, give me some minutes, and I will.
sure. Okay. So, how do we use the word likely? If somebody is likely to do something, there is a chance that they will do it. Okay. Donald Trump was likely to win. There was a chance that he would win. Okay. And he did win. And he won as well. Okay. So, And if something is likely to happen, then it will happen. Okay? A storm is likely to hit the city. A storm is likely to hit the city. It means there is a chance that a storm will hit the city. A storm is likely to hit the city. So, this is how we use the word likely. So, people who have breakfast regularly, those who don't skip breakfast, they are more likely to look after their health. Right? There is a chance that these people who have breakfast, they look after their health. Okay? And those who don't have breakfast, they are usually less likely to look after their health. Hey, Maria. So you're looking amazing. Um, by the way, Maria, we are learning the word likely. Did you understand the use of likely? I'm likely to go to the.
Yes, yes,
There
I
is,
understood you perfectly. Is when you is what is possibly happens.
yeah, there is a possibility for something to happen. We say there is a likeliness. Okay. Um, you're likely to improve your English if you stay here regularly, if you do what I suggest. Okay. If you follow my advice, you are very likely to improve your English. You are very likely to improve your English. Okay. So people who look after those people who don't skip breakfast are more likely to look after their health. Generally, it is generally true that people who don't skip breakfast look after their health better.
They eat healthily and exercise regularly.
They eat healthily and exercise regularly. Now, they eat healthily, okay? This is grammatically correct. They eat healthily, okay? But a lot of people don't say they eat healthily. They say they eat healthy. The adjective, they eat healthy, okay? They eat healthily, they eat healthy. Both are common, but eat healthy is more common in conversation. If you want to be grammatically correct, then you need to say eat healthily, because healthily is an adverb and you need an adverb to describe the action of eating. They eat healthily. This is grammatically correct. Now, there is another example. We often, he hit me very bad. He hit me very bad. Okay? He hit me very bad. Now, is this sentence grammatically correct? He hit me very bad. Now, what is more grammatically
No,
correct?
sir, badly.
He hit me
He hit
very.
me very badly.
But you will hear a lot of people say this line, he hit me really bad. Okay? This is casual. Okay? This is colloquial. People don't care about grammar when they're speaking sometimes. And they say, oh, he hit me so bad. Okay, like this. It hurt so bad, people say. It hurt so bad, but you should say it hurt so badly. Okay? Grammatically. Okay.
So they're more healthy anyway.
So they are more healthy anyway. People who have breakfast regularly, they're more healthy anyway. Let's learn the use of anyway. Well, you guys are from English medium schools. Your English is good anyway. Understand? Oh, well, you guys have studied in English medium schools all your life. Your English is better than other people anyway. So, can you give me another sentence with the word anyway? And can you just translate this one into Hindi, the Hindi speakers? Well, you guys studied in English medium school all your lives, so your English is good anyway. Say it in Hindi and understand the use of anyway.
तुम इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल में पढ़े हो, तुम्हारा इंग्लिश अच्छा ही होगा.
Nah, that's not what we are saying. Your English is good anyway, not hoga. Your English is good anyway. Is. I'm not saying might be good, should be good. I'm saying your English is good anyway. Well, girls get more opportunities anyway, just because of okay, let me make this. Girls get more likes on their videos anyway, just because they are girls, Isn't that true? Girls get more likes on their videos anyway. So yeah. In Hindi, we use the phrase "वैसे भी." I mean, so eating breakfast doesn't make them healthy.
I can give an example.
Please go ahead, Maria.
Um, she was tired, but she decided to finish her project anyway.
Perfect. She was tired, but she decided to finish her project anyway. It means she did not, keep that thing in the picture that she was tired. She ignored it and she still did her whole, project. I was not very interested in him, but I decided to go out anyway. Okay. I wasn't very interested in him, but because I wasn't doing anything, so I decided to go with him anyway. Okay, like this. Okay. Good job, Maria. I think you are going to help other people here as well, with your personality. You know what is good with Maria? You guys know as much as Maria does, okay? But Maria is more comfortable with expressing what she knows than you guys. So you will notice that, oh, Maria says something that we understand and we can repeat that. We can say things like that. You need somebody like her in the class to, sometimes overcome your shyness.
2.
You should weigh yourself regularly.
You should weigh yourself regularly.
This is true.
Hmm.
Weighing yourself regularly helps you to keep a healthy weight.
Yeah, weighing yourself regularly helps you, right? What helps you guys? Weighing yourself regularly helps you. What helps you?
Weighing yourself.
Weighing yourself regularly, not only weighing yourself. Weighing yourself regularly helps you keep a healthy weight, maintain a healthy weight.
But you shouldn't do it too often.
But you shouldn't do it. No, don't do it too often. You shouldn't do it too often.
Not every day.
Not every day. Don't be obsessed. Yeah, once a week is enough.
Once a week is enough.
3.
You must always warm up before hard exercise.
You must always warm up. It's very, very necessary. You must always warm up. Not you should, you must. Strong advice.
And cool down after. Yes, this is a good idea. Some fast walking to start.
Some fast walking to start.
And perhaps some yoga or Tai Chi afterwards.
And some yoga and Tai Chi afterwards. Afterwards means after the exercise, after your heavy, weight exercise.
4.
Swimming is one of the best forms of exercise you can do. This is true. Some people say that swimming is the perfect exercise for the
Some people say that swimming is the perfect exercise
body.
For the body. Yeah, it is the perfect exercise, some people say.
Tai Chi is also very good.
Tai Chi is also very good.
Because it is both movement and relaxation.
Because it is both movement and relaxation. Well, I have no idea what Tai Chi is, so no comments.
And don't forget walking.
And don't forget walking.
It's a simple but powerful way to keep healthy.
It's a simple but a powerful way to keep healthy. Walking.
As long as you do it in comfortable shoes.
As long as you do it in comfortable shoes, otherwise, yeah. As long as you do it in comfortable shoes. So as long as gives you condition, okay? You can stay in my house as long as you follow the rules here. So if you don't follow the rules, you will lose the right to stay here, right? Understand? As long as tells you the condition. It has other uses as well, but this is very common use, condition. As long as you keep my secret to yourself, there is no threat to your life. It means if you revealed my secret to somebody else, your life will be in danger, right? So, As long as you keep my secret to yourself, you're safe. You don't need to worry.
5,
Can you write a couple or give an example with as long as, guys? As long as introduces a condition. As long as you are with me, you are safe. I will look after you. Very good. People, okay, there is a girl, she changes her boyfriend very quickly. Every second week, she has a new boyfriend. Okay. Then what advice will you give to her? You can maintain this lifestyle as long as you are young. But what happens after you're not young? Right? Go ahead. Give me a sentence with as long as, people. As long as introduces a condition. Do you want more examples from me? Some senior students, please give an example so that others can benefit from them, can learn from them, and think of their own sentences. Go ahead, guys. As long as.
As long as we give time to the English, we will be learning.
Absolutely, guys. As long as we give time to English, we will see improvement in our English. That's true. We'll continue to grow. We'll continue to improve as long as we are giving time to English, right?
Another one could be, I will borrow you my book as long as you return it by this weekend.
Okay. By the way, borrow, no, lend it was. I will lend you the book. I will lend you my book. I will lend you. I will give.
Lend you.
Lend means give. Lend means give. Okay. Okay. Lovely, lovely example, Zafri. Your example is very beautiful. Zafri says, as long as you pay the rent on time, you can live in my flat. Okay. As long as. Go on, people. Give me some sentences. Repeat Zafri's sentence. Ravi Babu, repeat Zafri's sentence. What was Zafri's sentence? Tell me if you couldn't hear because you were too busy thinking of your own sentence, which is a typical mistake students make. Ravi. Yes, Ravi.
Hello.
Yes. What was the example I gave? Zafri gave. I read Zafri's example. What was that? No drama. No drama. Just speak. I want to see your lips moving. Forget about the audio. Read. I will read your lips. Repeat the sentence. What was Zafri's sentence? I will repeat. I will know what you're saying. I will read your lips. You're making the same mistake, Ravi. You're not being focused. Jishan. Jishan. What was Zafri's example?
So Jaffrey's example, if you want to stay on, if you want to stay, if you want to stay in my flat, you will as long. Uh,
No, you messed it up. As
yes,
long as you
I
pay the
yes,
rent, you
yeah,
can stay in my
yeah,
flat. That's what he said.
yeah,
There is no need to use if, okay, because it is
yeah.
another word for if, as long as. Arish.
As
Okay.
long as as long as employees will be paid, they will work.
Can you repeat? I got distracted because of Kalpana's example. Kalpana chose to write her.
As I said, as long as employees will be paid, they will work for the company.
No, you can't say will with as long as part. Okay, as long as employees are paid. Okay, employees
Okay,
are
yes. As long
paid.
as employees are
Employees,
paid, they would work.
they will work. Okay, you cannot use will with as long as part. Kalpana wrote, Kalpana, why didn't you choose to speak over the mic? As long as we pay fee to serve, we can study English. Lovely, Kalpana. Lovely. What a lovely sentence. And not only paying the fee, as long as we work hard, okay, Kalpana, because that's also my expectation from students. Manisha, Vikas, Rukaiya, as long as Rasana, as long as. Write a couple of sentences, okay? And remember how I corrected this mistake. Do not use will with as long as part, okay? Well, as long as your clothes are clean, I don't have a problem whether they're old or new, doesn't matter. As long as they're clean, okay? I don't like my students to come into the class with dirty clothes on, okay? I'm not forcing them to wear new clothes. As long as their clothes are clean, I don't mind whether they're old or new. Rukaiya, what happened? Rasana, give me a sentence. Come on, come on. You can do it. Rasana and Rukaiya, why are you guys silent? I don't understand this.
So you can go out as long as it doesn't rain.
Can you repeat?
You can go out
You can't go out.
as long as
But she said you can go
no,
out.
because it is cloudy, it is dark, it is probably it
It is
will
likely to rain. It
rain,
is likely to
but
rain. Uh-huh. Yeah, it is
likely
likely.
to rain.
Yeah.
But my daughter wanted to go out,
Right.
so
So what do you say to her? You can go out as long as.
uh, uh, it doesn't rain.
Okay, okay.
No.
Understand. I understand. Your sentence is technically correct, but this is not a very natural sentence. This is not how you say it. You would rather say, hey, listen, get back before it starts to rain. This is what you will say. Get back before it starts to rain. You wouldn't say, uh, you know, uh, you can go out as long as it doesn't rain. No. Get back before it starts to rain sounds more natural in this situation, right? Rukaiya. What's wrong
Sir,
with you? Why is she traveling from there, from out of that room? It means she was with a lot of people there?
Sir, I'm not.
Hold on, Ravi. Rukaiya, you were with a lot of people there? Because you were muted and you were in that room. When you unmuted yourself, you first walked out of that room. It means there were a lot of people?
No, sir, that there was my
Keep the mic a little close to your mouth.
there were only my roommates, sir.
Haha.
They just
My point
talked
is company. You left the room before you decided to speak. I can
because they
clearly.
yeah they always talk. And
So
I
how
don't
can you
like
sit there and study when there are people around you talking? How can you
no
focus?
when I say they start talking, I don't like that. That's why I come out.
Okay. All right. All right. Your sentence.
As long as I don't read it.
Sorry, Rukaiya, we can't hear you very well.
As
Are
long
you
as I get holiday, I am not going home.
as long as what?
I don't get holiday.
Huh.
I'm not going home.
Okay. I think this sentence will sound better with unless you get it. You're getting it wrong. Didn't you understand how the pattern our sentences were? The best sentence Zafri said, you can stay in my flat as long as you're paying the rent on time. See, one condition will continue another thing can continue because of it. You keep paying your fee, your rent on time, and you can stay. Can't you see the pattern here? Well, your sentence was wrong. Again, technically correct, but that's not how we say it. Your sentence was unless I get holidays, I'm not going home. Okay, so please don't just there are two things. One thing will determine the other. As long as you are loyal to me, you can live with me. Very good, Zafri. As long as you are loyal to me, you can live with me. Great example. Again, one condition continues, and this will ensure the second thing also happens. As long as you are here, your English will continue to get better. Now, what does it mean? This thing needs to continue for this to happen. As long as you are here. Rukaya, I'm really not happy with the way you gave that example. It was not one of the best examples you gave, and you were not very keen on speaking. And right now, you're not showing your face either. So sit like other people properly and be more active, be more dedicated, be more sincere. Okay? For this, if you need to go to the bathroom and sit there for 90 minutes, do that. Okay, as long as the bathroom is clean. As long as. Okay, did you see
Sir,
that? Yeah,
as long as you are smoking, you are in a risk of getting cancer.
absolutely, sir. Absolutely. The fan will move as long as electricity is present. And somebody will take the chance now. Sunita, go on, Sunita. I know you're trying to unmute yourself to say, give an example. She chooses, she picks she picks her examples, a situation when she wants to speak. हाँ ये वाला अच्छा लगा, ये वाला बोलना है मेरे को. अरे ऐसे पढ़ाई होती है, Sunita. This is how we learn.
No, sir, just something came in my mind, so I just want to say that.
Go on.
Sir, as long as I am working in cyber cafe field, so I will learn each and everything easily. Because in this world, there are so many things to learn.
Okay, good. Very nice. As long as.
You should do 30 minutes continuous activity rather than 10 minutes 3 times a day.
You should do 30 minutes continuous activity rather than 10 minutes 3 times a day. Continuous activity. Okay? 30 minutes continuous activity. Okay? That's the difference between continuous and continual. Continuous means without a break. Continuous. Continuously, adverb. Without a break. He watched TV for 4 hours continuously. He watched TV for 4 hours continuously without a break. And continual, it means there can be breaks. Continual. All right. For example, he continually okay. If I say it's been raining continuously for 2 hours, okay? It's been raining continuously for 2 hours. It means for 2 hours the rain has not stopped. If I say it's been raining continuously for 4 days, I'm saying for 4 days the rain hasn't stopped. Okay? It hasn't stopped. But imagine it's been raining for 4 hours, then 10-15 minutes break, then again the rain starts, and then again 10-15 minutes break, and this continues for 2 days, 3 days. It has been raining continually, right? Because there were 10-15 minutes breaks, right? But still you want to say it's been raining continually for 4 days, 3 days, 2 days. Got it, people? So when something happens continuously, there is no break whatsoever. Okay? And continually, yeah, there can be some breaks, but overall, yes, it has gone for that period of time with breaks. Let's see.
Time is over, sir.
Is it? Okay, then I'm going to share 8.7 with you guys, the audio file. Listen to it and make observations
And
about
sir,
the words and phrases. Make observation
and
about
sir,
words and phrases. Yeah, you're saying something?
yes, sir. I said, please put the same recording in the.
And 8.6 as well, which I'm going to play tomorrow. There are some people who still haven't done their homework. For example, Vikas, Manisha. Manisha, I said you could lie in bed and record what your advice is, and yet you did not do it. Sunita, you haven't either. Can you explain why you haven't? Lawyer? What about lawyer Zafri? I'm not getting your question, Zafri. I'm not getting your question. Can you please explain what you're actually asking? Yeah, please.
So today I'm not going to say anything because I know that it's my fault that I didn't do.
Manisha,
Yes, sir.
why haven't you sent your advice recorded audio files, recorded audio notes? Hmm? What explanation do you have? I want an explanation. That's it. Please give me an explanation.
सर these days ना I don't want to do anything means मन अजीब सा हो रखा है कुछ करने का ही नहीं मन करता है
You're right here in the class, and you are doing everything that you should do. The only thing you're not doing is recording your advice to those problems. And I told you when is the best time. In the morning, when you're in bed, when you wake up, at night, when you go to bed, you are lying, you're relaxed. You have the questions also in the group. Manisha, come on, you need a break from this. This is absolutely not okay. At least Sunita, for the first time, simply said, there is no reason. I have been just careless. Okay, she was dead honest about it. And I decided not to question it. But you are not being that. You are just saying, oh, I don't feel like doing anything. But you have done quite a few things today, I'm sure. You have cooked, you have attended this class, you participated in the breakout room. You did so many things except doing your homework. So please don't give me these,
sir I will do it from tomorrow I will not give
Of course, of course, of course. I mean, you are making me feel like I'm treating a child. After being scolded twice, you will promise I'm going to do it. This is not okay with me.
no
I don't
no
feel like
sir
I'm teaching young kids, okay? Understand your responsibilities and run away. Your problem, I know, Anisha. Whether you admit or not, you are more worried. You're more worried to record yourself. Your nervousness is stopping you from doing this homework. I know it. And unless you acknowledge it and you take the bull by its horn, you're not going to get over. You have to accept the challenge. Something that scares you must do it in order to get rid of that fear. It is scaring you. This homework is kind of scary to you, and that's why you're trying to avoid it. That's not how you grow. Growth comes when we put ourselves out of our comfort zone. Okay. So, guys, we are going to continue tomorrow. And everybody, please do your work, whatever is expected from you. Write a couple of sentences with as long as a condition. Make sure that tense is right. Do not use will at all, even if you're referring to future time. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a nice
Bye,
time.
sir. Good night, sir.
Bye. Bye bye.